Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Alivo's seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Joining me on day one of Farm Science Review is Cora Willicke, and she's from the Mount Gilead Office of Ag Credit. And we were just discussing off the air, for that location, you're almost the southern edge of Ag Credit's territory, correct?
Absolutely. We cover 18 counties. The Mount Gilead branch is the most southern office, and then we head northwest.
When I asked you what you were talking about at Farm Science Review on day one, you mentioned the word young farmer. Where does Ag Credit fit that category into how you're helping producers get started?
Absolutely. So we have a program called Ag Start, which is for our young beginning small farmers. So that program allows us to reduce fees for the first-time farm buyer. And qualifications are young, 35 or younger, and then beginning 10 years of experience or less, and then small 350,000 of gross income.
So it's not an acreage thing. It's based on your, okay.
Correct. Yep. It's not an acreage thing. It's $1. So, yeah. So that program allows us to reduce fees for the loan and then also lower our underwriting standards because we recognize that those young beginning small farmers don't have the owner equity or meet certain ratios that an older farmer would meet.
Yeah. But they have the same risks, if not bigger risks. So knowing that you can help them out from the beginning has got to be comforting, and you help other people every day. So they know you've got experience in helping their particular situation.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're happy to help. We're there in good times and in bad.
Well, and we've often asked people, when do you have this conversation with the next generation? And sometimes quick answer is not soon enough.
Absolutely. I would agree with that. It's never too early to start that conversation.
So you can also start the conversation online with them at agcredit.net. Again, that's agcredit.net. I've been visiting with Cora Willicke. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Sunny, warm, and dry over the Buckeye State. If you're heading to the Farm Science Review at all over the next 3 days, you do not have to worry about taking the umbrella. What you do have to probably take is a personal air conditioning device because it'll be warm, and I think by the time the Farm Science Review is winding down Thursday, it's probably going to be a little bit humid. But we have no significant moisture headed towards us here over the next 3 days. Honestly, the next 5 days. We go through Saturday and into Sunday before we see any chance of moisture. Even on Sunday, it's only hit and miss, a scattered shower action over the western part of the state. Getting into Monday of next week, maybe a few hit and miss scattered showers as well. But I think combined Sunday, Monday into early Tuesday, we have no better than about 40 to 50% coverage across the Buckeye State, with totals anywhere from a few hundredths to 4 or 5 tenths. That is all. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. I'll have more after this.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed Consultants sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
Get ready for the 63rd Annual Farm Science Review, September 16th through the 18th near London, Ohio. Explore hundreds of exhibits, field demonstrations, and educational sessions. Get pre-sale discounted tickets at participating OSU Extension offices, agribusinesses, or online at fsr.osu.edu. Plan your trip with the digital directory and mobile app, and follow Farm Science Review on social media. Don't miss the 63rd Farm Science Review, September 16th through the 18th.
Time now for the Midday Market Analysis, provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Doug Tunney with Leist Mercantile, providing your USDA Crop Progress Report update for the week ending September the 14th. USDA reported the national corn good and excellent was at 67%, down 1%, 85% dented, 41% matured, and 7% harvested. The Ohio corn good and excellent was at 48%, up 2% week on week, 81% dented, 33% matured, and 1% harvested. The national soybean good and excellent was at 63%, down 1%, 41% dropping leaves, and 5% harvested. The Ohio bean good and excellent was even with last week at 46%, 43% dropping leaves, and 2% harvested for beans. Please visit our website at licensmercantile.com to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Doug. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. December corn up 5 at 4.28 1/4 cent. March up 4 1/2 at 4.45 1/2. November beans up 6 1/4 at 10.49. January up 6 1/4 at 10.68. December wheat up 6 1/2 at 5.31 1/2. March up 6 at 5.48 3/4. In livestock, it all started higher, but since changed. October cattle down $1.12 at 233.47. October lean hogs up $1.15 at 98.67. October feeder cattle down 42 at 354.07. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll broadcast here to review, all thanks to Ag Revolution. On Thursday, we'll get the update from Wilmington College. And on Friday, we'll return to the county fair schedule at Ashland County Fair, all thanks to Centerra Co-op and Wellington Implement. This is the Ohio AgNet.